PerformX athletes, Kathy here. I'm going to give you 5 different stretches and I want you to hold them for 5 minutes. So these are long hold stretches and you're going to use your phones, your clock on your phone, and you're going to use your timer and time it for 5 minutes each stretch. So 5 stretches, 5 minutes. So the key to these stretches is I want you to make sure you hold them for that full 5 minutes, and you can slowly ease into the stretch throughout that period of time. I want you to make sure that you feel discomfort, but no pain. So you're really taking yourself to an edge into that stretch. So let's get started. So this is your quadricep stretch. I want you to get onto your right hip, like I am here, and then just walk yourself down onto your mat. You're gonna take that left knee and you're gonna bring it forward, and you're gonna reach back and grab your right foot with your left hand. Once you got a hold of that right foot, see if you can take it a little further down and grab onto the ankle. And then I want you to spread the knees as wide as you can. So this front knee is forward, this top knee, and this right knee, you're walking it back. And then just rest your head down onto your arm. Nice. And then from here, I want you to just gently come even further forward onto your belly. So you can roll slightly forward. And find that sweet spot. So right now, I'm feeling this on my right quadricep muscles and hip flexors. You find your sweet spot, and once you found it, I want you to just close your eyes and hold. So you're timing this, remember, for 5 minutes, and breathe. Okay guys, we're gonna move on to hamstring muscles. So you're gonna need a strap, a yoga strap, or a belt is fine, or even a towel if that's what you've got. And you're going to lay on your back, wrap it around your right foot or left foot, lay on your back, and you're gonna bring the strap right around the arch of your foot. Start with the opposite foot just on the floor so you can get into the position easier. I want you to make sure your hips are square, your shoulders are relaxed, leg is nice and straight, and then you're going to reach that opposite leg along the floor. Make sure here that you're not tensing up your shoulders. Your shoulders should feel relaxed and your arms should be just sort of comfortably holding onto that strap, so there's no tension in your body at all. And then start to bring the leg closer and closer, keeping a nice straight leg. Both legs are parallel. Feet are flexed, ankles are flexed. You're timing this, as we talked about in the beginning, for 5 minutes on each side. Okay, so we're moving on to a PerformX stretch, so outer hip, and we're going to take the left ankle, or right, whichever side you want to start on, and take it over your opposite knee. And so just make sure that you're flexing this ankle. So this is pointing and this is flexing. The ankle is flexed, crossed over. That's pretty important. So keep it flexed the entire time. And make sure when you lay down here, your shoulders are wide, your hips are nice and relaxed. On the floor, you feel like you're in a nice straight spine. And then lift that opposite foot off the floor. Reach down and grab behind the knee. Keeping that ankle flexed, shoulders are relaxed. Now here, if you find that you're really pushing your low back into the floor or having to sort of like arch your upper back or neck, I would suggest grabbing your strap again and wrapping it under that knee you're holding, so you have a little more space here to keep your upper body relaxed. And again, as I mentioned in the beginning, with all of these 5 hold exercises, you're working deeper and deeper into that stretch and hold throughout the 5 minutes. So bringing the knee closer and closer, shoulders stay relaxed, eyes are closed, and you're breathing, of course. Okay, so we're gonna sit with our legs straight. We're moving into low back stretch. You'll also feel this through your hamstrings, most of you. And you're timing this 5 minutes. Both legs together at the same time. You can use a strap if you need to. Wrap it around your feet, arch your feet, and just make sure your legs are hip distance apart. If you don't need the strap, you can just grab onto the outside of your feet. So you're gonna sort of walk your sit bones away from you as you come further and further forward, and then eventually moving into your stretch. If you're using the strap, you've got the strap on the feet. You can round your back a little bit here. You're breathing. The legs are straight. You're even gently pressing the back of the knees into the mat. And sinking deeper and deeper with each breath. Taking yourself to that edge of discomfort without pain. So last one for today is a spinal stretch. There's a lot going on here, so you're going to feel it in your shoulders, your spine, but it's an extension of the spine. You may feel this in the low back and the hips. Either way, what you're going to do, I want you to time it for 5 minutes and hold, and again, just work within your edge. So if you're feeling pain in your shoulders or anywhere doing this, you need to ease off a bit. So your knees are right underneath your hips, about as wide as your hips, but you can take them wider if you need to. Elbows start under your shoulders. And then you're going to walk the arms forward and let your forehead rest down onto the floor. So this is the position. You can play with it just a little bit in the beginning to find that sweet spot, and then just rest into it for the 5 minutes. She's on camera. Lulu, come here. Lulu. Thanks guys, I hope you enjoy your stretches.